Alright, hey y'all, what is up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing one of my favorite videos to watch. It is my favorite time of the year on YouTube because it is the time where everybody recaps their favorites for the entire year. And I love doing these videos. It makes me like go through my makeup and like look at stuff and like really pay attention to what I was using, what I was really loving. I'm very excited to share that with you guys. Today I've got all my products laid out in front of me so I can see them. And when I was going to grab everything out of my collection for this video, I started to notice that 90% of it was like drugstore or affordable makeup. So I'm super excited to say that this video is going to be entirely drugstore slash affordable products. That is crazy to believe that I can do a whole video full of drugstore makeup because I do love high-end makeup. I do purchase it. There are some things, you know, that your girl can't go without. And so sorry if the camera shakes a little bit. I'm literally sitting on my bed, so like every movement I make, this camera is moving with me. So I will do my best to stay as still as I possibly can and not move it around too much. But I want it to be comfortable today. I want it to be laid back. So I just decided to film on my bed because I don't have like a traditional professional filming setup. I just film wherever I feel like it that day, and today I felt like sitting on my bed, so that is what I'm doing. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in because I do have a ton of products here and I don't want you guys to have to sit here for too long. Just like last year's video, I am gonna go ahead and put timestamps in the description box for the different categories that I will be covering. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into everything. So starting off, we're gonna go ahead and talk about primers. For primers, I literally stuck to 2 of these products like glue this entire year, and I just wanted to throw another option in there. And even though this video is completely affordable makeup, I will probably just throw in a couple of high-end products like suggestions or comparisons or honorable mentions, and I will just put them up on the screen because I didn't grab any and I'm not about to go digging for them either. But just in case you are the type of person who prefers to purchase high-end makeup, or you don't like drugstore makeup, or you have the drugstore version, you want to try the high-end version, whatever it may be, or if you have the high-end maybe, and I'm going to compare it to the drugstore just to give you some comparisons. So starting off, we're going to talk about my favorite primer water. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus primer water. This is a brand new bottle because I literally ran out of another one this morning. I have gone through probably 4 or 5 of these since it launched last year, and I will say the one thing that bugs me about this is like how tiny it is. You only get 1.52 ounces in here, and I go through this so fast because I use it as a primer, and then after I go in with my setting powder, I use it again just to get rid of the powdery look on my face. So I do use quite a bit of this, and sometimes I even use it if I'm going in with a shimmery shadow. I'll use it to wet my brush before I apply it to the lid. So I use this for about 3 different things. So I go through it very quickly. It does come in 3 different scents. It comes in coconut, which is my #1 favorite. It's the one I have here. It comes in rose, which I also love as well. I really go back and forth between the 2 of those. And I just tried out the cucumber, and I'm glad to say that I'm through with that one because honestly, I just did not like how it smelled whatsoever. It was not for me. I really love this primer water. It's literally the only primer water I've used this year, which is crazy. Next, we are going to talk about the e.l.f. Putty Primer, which literally they market it now as the primer that broke the internet because it did. When I tell you, I don't know how many times I tried to get my hands on this product from its very first launch up until this one random night a few months after it had like been going in and out of stock constantly. I had noticed in my Walmart a few months after that they had redone the e.l.f. section, and they had put the name, like, you know how they have the name of like what the product is and the price, like they had put putty primer. And when I tell you, every time I went to Walmart for groceries, clothes, whatever I just happened to go in there for, sometimes just to see if they had this primer, I checked so often. And this one random night, it was like 11:30 at night, I decided I wanted to go to Walmart because I was bored, didn't really want to go home yet. So I was like, I'm gonna go walk around Walmart and see what I can find. And this was sitting on the shelf and I was literally ecstatic. I bought two, and that's all she wrote. I absolutely love this primer. I cannot do my makeup without it. And the days where I'm like trying out something new and I don't want my opinion of whatever I'm trying out to be affected by this, I still notice such a huge difference in my makeup and how it looks on my skin. And I honestly just can't go without this primer. It is literally a putty primer. You probably can't tell on camera, but I have such a dent in this primer. It's literally like a little putty, and you just put it, I usually put it all over my face. It's just like the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, but literally it is a fraction of the cost of the Tatcha one. It has so much product. I've been using it for months and I have a dent in it, but I literally have so much product left. It will probably be a while before I run out of this. And they just launched a matte version and a luminous version, so I'm really excited to try those out. So stay tuned. If I can get my hands on them in a future video, I will be trying those out. And they launched an eye putty primer, and I am so excited to try that as well. So maybe in future videos I will talk about this, but this primer is $8. Literally, you just put it wherever you have any texture or enlarged pores, and it will smooth everything out, and it doesn't make you oily or make your makeup look weird or anything like that. It just makes your makeup look flawless, and I absolutely love it. So if you've been wanting to try the Tatcha primer, or you've been debating whether or not to get this, get it. You will not be sorry. It is that good. And then another primer that I thought I would go ahead and mention, because I do really love it, I just haven't used it as much as I have the other e.l.f. primer, but this is the e.l.f. Jellypop primer. It is a dewy primer. It does give you a bit of glow to the skin. And this primer, if you are looking for something to stick your foundation to and make it last a long time and to give you a bit of a glow, this is like glue. It is comparable to the Milk Hydro Primer. It literally is so tacky, and your foundation will just stick to it in the best possible way, and it gives you a little bit of glow, which I have really gotten into the whole dewy foundation, dewy primer situation now that my skin has been a little bit better. So I've really been enjoying this. And it also smells like watermelon, which makes it all the more better. This is also $8. It is also one of e.l.f.'s best sellers and is constantly sold out. So hopefully when you see this video, it will be in stock and you can try it out, because it's a really good product. If you want to try the Milk primer or the Cover FX gripping primer, you should just try that one, because literally the same thing. We are going to talk foundation. The Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. This is it right here. This is got SPF 20. It's for all skin types, and it is just such a good foundation. It comes with this kind of doe foot applicator here, and I just absolutely love this foundation. I'm pretty sure I've used it in a video before on my channel, and I just always go back to this foundation. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. It gives you a good medium to full coverage if that's what you're looking for, and it also just looks so natural on the skin. It doesn't look heavy or cakey, and that's really something that I've just been loving about the foundations that I'm mentioning today, is how they look on the skin. They don't really look heavy because I'm not into the whole like caked on look that I was wearing in the past, just because I really find that I don't really need that anymore. And I just really like stuff that looks more skin-like and just has like a natural finish and isn't too matte. And I like this because it's the perfect amount of like dewiness, like just like a natural kind of glow and skin-like look. Another one I have been enjoying is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This also launched this year. And this is a 24-hour wear foundation. I've never worn it for that long, but it is very long wearing and it has held up whenever I use it. And I absolutely love this foundation because it is so lightweight on the skin. Like, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundation at all, and you can just keep building it up and adding coverage wherever you need it, and it doesn't get cakey, it doesn't sink into fine lines. It doesn't ever look drying on the skin. It just always looks so skin-like and so natural and healthy, and I really enjoy that. And the foundation I've been loving as of recent is the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I got this because a YouTuber I follow, Juicy Jazz, I've mentioned her quite a few times on my channel, love her so much. She was raving about this foundation and how glowy it looks and how long it lasts and the coverage, and I was like, okay, I gotta try it. This is only $10. It comes with 1.01 fluid ounces, and it literally just looks so beautiful on the skin. I just love the coverage it gives, the glow it gives. My skin just looks so radiant when I wear this, and I just absolutely love it. If you are not someone who is into dewy foundations, or you don't like your skin to look overly glowy like I am now, I would definitely avoid this, because I find that even when I set down my makeup, the glow, like, and go in with my primer water, the glow comes right back, and I just look so radiant. And I love it. I look like a little disco ball or a glazed donut when I wear this, and it's everything. I am so into dewy foundations right now, so if you are not, I would definitely pass on this one. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about a couple of concealers. I have literally just been going back and forth between two concealers this year that are new. There are a few like older ones in my collection that I've also used, but as far as the drugstore goes, and as far as the ones that I like are my absolute favorites, can't put down, it's gonna be these two. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to try out the L'Oreal full coverage concealer or the CoverGirl one. I planned to, but I was so obsessed with these two, this one from Milani specifically, that I just didn't even see a need to purchase those or try them. But this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I am so obsessed with this concealer. When I first got it, I was so indifferent about it, didn't really know if I liked it or not, and then like every time I would do my makeup, I was using this concealer, and I was like, well girl, you obviously love it, because otherwise why are you still using it? It is a full coverage concealer. It is 12-hour wear time, I believe, so it's pretty long lasting, doesn't fade, and doesn't crease, which I really appreciate. The other concealer I have here is from e.l.f. e.l.f. has literally killed the game. Honestly, if I had to say one brand that has really like stepped up to the plate and just constantly been dropping bomb products all year, it would either be e.l.f. or ColourPop. Those two brands are such powerhouses, like for the drugstore and like affordable makeup. Like, I can't get enough of them. ColourPop literally launches stuff like every week. It's so hard to keep up, and e.l.f. has been launching so much new stuff too that it's hard to keep up as well. But I have been trying as much as I can at the time, and this concealer is another amazing product that they released last year. So this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, 16-hour wear time. So this is a full coverage concealer. This concealer is so full coverage. It is so easy to blend out and use. The only reason that I use the Milani one more than I use this one is the simple fact that this does look a little drying on my under eye. So I don't necessarily use it as much as I use the Milani one because I like how the Milani one looks a tad bit better. But if you have got oily skin, definitely check this out because it will be your best friend. Or if you have dark circles or anything like that, this will cover it up. It is so full coverage. It's an e.l.f. just actually launched a hydrating one, so I'm super excited to go ahead and try that one out. So maybe maybe I'll like it more than my Milani one, but this one is also a very good one. Okay, now for powders. I was debating whether or not I would talk about this next product in this video because even though the brand itself is sold at Target, it's not that affordable. Like, it's kind of in that little gray area of affordability. But this powder is so amazing that I literally couldn't not talk about it in this video. And I have to just give a short disclaimer. I have not used this product for the entire year. I literally got this maybe a month or so ago. I won it in a giveaway with the brand Hailey's Beauty and Juicy Jazz. But this is the Hailey's Retouch Perfecting Loose Setting Powder. Y'all, this setting powder is hands down the best setting powder I have ever used. I had heard Juicy Jazz rave about it for months and I just never purchased it because personally my Targets in my area don't carry this brand yet. And I just didn't want to order online because I'm lazy like that. So I literally was just debating on purchasing it, and she was always raving about it. She was like, it's literally like an Instagram filter in a container. And I was like, that's crazy that you would say that about a setting powder. Like, it can't be that good. And then she did this giveaway with Hailey's Beauty and they gave away like 50 setting powders, I want to say, and I was one of the lucky ones to win one. And when I tell you I am obsessed with this powder, it is so beautiful. Here's the container here. It is finely milled. It is so soft and it's literally like so smoothing. Like, I put this powder on my under eye and I set my entire face with it and it just transformed the skin. It just looks so smoothing, so beautiful. Like, I honestly have not used a powder that looked this great on my under eye like at all times. It's literally the most beautiful powder I've ever used and I'm obsessed with it. It is, I want to say, $20 to $25. I'm not entirely sure, so it's probably the most expensive thing I have on this video. So it's hard to debate on if it's drugstore or not, but it is sold at Target, so it kind of counts, right? I don't know, but if you are looking for a new setting powder, definitely go check this one out and you will not be disappointed because it is that good. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on to bronzers, blushes, and highlights. Now, I've got quite a few here. We're gonna go ahead and start off with bronzers because I literally just have one, maybe two. So the bronzer I've been using for the majority, like the first half of the year, and the powder as well. This is the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche. I probably butchered that. Sorry, whoever's watching this that speaks Spanish. Dulce de Leche. I don't know. I took Spanish a long time ago. I can't remember. Jackie, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry, girl. You gotta teach me so you can take me to Mexico with you. This is the Wet n Wild contour palette. As you can see, she has been very loved by me this year. I literally need to go purchase a new one because I can barely use the setting powder and my bronzer has a huge hole in it as well. This is just such a beautiful bronzer shade and I really enjoy. That was a heavy swatch. Okay, it's not that dark. I just really dug in so you could see the color, but it's not too warm, not too cool. It's very beautiful. And then the setting powder, I just love how it looks on the under eye. It's not drying, it doesn't look cakey or heavy. It's just so beautiful, and I use the heck out of this palette this here, and just like everything from Wet n Wild, it is so affordable. And then next, this is my new fave. I've been using this for the past few months and cannot put it down. This is the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade 3 Suntan. I absolutely love this freaking bronzer. It looks so pretty on the skin. I really love the tone of it. Here is a swatch there. You can see it's a little bit lighter and a little bit cooler than the one from Wet n Wild, and it is just so pretty. It lasts all day and it blends out so easily on the skin. It's the bronzer I have on today, and I just absolutely love it. And if you have been wanting to try the Tantastic bronzer from Marc Jacobs, girl, save you 40 something dollars and just get you this, because this is that one from Marc Jacobs is like 50, and this is literally the same thing, fraction of the cost, and it's so beautiful. And you can buy so much more makeup if you buy this instead of the Marc Jacobs one. Okay, so now we are gonna move on to a couple of palettes that will transform us from highlights to blushes, because they are blush and highlight palettes. I've got two, same formulas, different colors though. So these are the 6 color blush and highlight palettes from BH Cosmetics. I've got Blushing in Bali, and I've got Glowing in Grease. I've had Blushing in Bali the most. I recently got Glowing in Grease, but I thought I would throw it in here just to show you guys the colors and let you know that it's still as good as the first one. So this one right here is Blushing in Bali. It comes with a very nice mirror on it. And then you get 3 highlights and 3 blushes. And if you've been wondering this whole video, girl, what highlight is on your face making you look like this? It is these by BH Cosmetics. My favorite thing to do is to mix these 2 shades right here, Sunkissed and Glisten. I just mix them, and that gives me the glow that I've probably been wearing for the last 3 or 4 months. No joke, every time I do my highlight, I'm wearing one of these. And this one is Glowing in Grease, and I'm obsessed with these colors. Like, I think I love these blushes and these shades a tad bit more than I love the ones in Blushing in Bali, but I cannot wait to rock these. I wouldn't necessarily wear this middle one as a highlight. It's a little bit too pinky for me, but if you mix that highlight with one of these blushes or any blush you have, it literally gives the most glowy, beautiful blush to the cheek, and I love it. So definitely check these out. You can get them at Ulta or bhcosmetics.com. I'll have them linked somewhere below, but they're so good. And if you catch them when they're on sale, you can get these puppies for like $9 instead of $16. So definitely look out for that. A couple of blushes that I have been super obsessed with is Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon. I finally purchased this blush, and I'm so glad I did, because it is so beautiful. I get why everybody was obsessed with it and raving about it. I'm just really into like neutral colored blushes, or like kind of peachy blushes, and I really love this shade. That is it right there, if you can see it. I absolutely love this, and I actually want to get the other colors in this collection as well. One I have been wearing nonstop recently is this Catrice blush box in the shade Bronze. This is just the most beautiful neutral blush out there. I love it. It is pretty similar to Toasted Cinnamon. It's just a little bit deeper and a little bit more brown. And I just absolutely love this color, and I love this formula. It is waterproof and sweat proof. It's very long lasting, and they have some other beautiful colors in this range. So if this isn't your type of blush shade, it is the blush I have on today. You know, go check out their other shades because they do have a more variety of colors. Now we are going to talk about eyeshadows. I really don't have a lot of eyeshadows to share with you. I just want to speak on a brand. Colourpop's eyeshadows, if you haven't tried them, what are you doing with your life? Like, literally go on their website or go to Ulta. But I would recommend their website because they have so much more options on there, and just filter, do eyeshadows or whatever, and look. Their single shadows are great. Their palettes are great. I have absolutely loved their eyeshadows. It's definitely one of the better formulas on the market that's affordable that you can get, and they offer so many colors. I've got not all the palettes I own by them, but I have a few here just to show you like the different colors and everything you can get. But there's literally hundreds on their website. There's so many palettes. Some of my favorites are these little palettes like this. They retail for $12 and they come with 9 shadows. They have so many options. This is one of their newer ones. This is Going Coconuts. It's just their all neutral palette, and I really love this palette, and I've really been enjoying it lately. One that I haven't got to play with quite yet, but I just wanted to show you the colors, is Baby Got Peach. It is literally the most beautiful peach palette, and they literally have every color in the rainbow of these, so you can find whatever you're looking for. Neutral, cool tone, warm tone, pink, blue, red, purple, orange. Actually, not red. They haven't done red yet, but they've done green, they've done blue, they've done peach, they've done mint, yellow, orange, blue, green. Like, they've done so much. They haven't done red. I'm surprised with it being like Lunar New Year that they aren't coming out with a red one. I wonder if they're gonna do that. I wouldn't be surprised. And then one of my favorite palettes made with one of my favorite YouTubers. This is the Through My Eyes palette. This is definitely more of a summertime palette in my opinion. Like, there are a few shades in here you could definitely wear in the fall, but this just screams summer to me more than anything, with the exception of like a couple shades. But here it is there, and honestly, Colourpop's formula is so easy to blend. It looks great on the lids. It's so beautiful. They have so many different formulas. They have mattes, they have satins, they have glitters, everything. So many different shades. You can get individuals, you can get a palette, and they're all so beautiful. So if you're definitely on the market for a new eyeshadow palette, definitely look at Colourpop. They have got so many beautiful palettes, and I'm never like not impressed. Like, they never let me down when it comes to their eyeshadows. They all perform really well, and they're so affordable. Like, you can't beat the price of their shadows. So definitely give Colourpop a try. Now we're gonna move on to the one thing that I honestly cannot stop buying. I am so obsessed with lip products, and I've got a lot here. So we're gonna start off with some of my favorite lip liners. Again, I love Colourpop, y'all. Honestly, I could do a whole video on my Colourpop favorites if you guys would like. They've got just so many good products. And some of my favorite things from them are their lip liners, because they have a lot of different colors, and they're so creamy, and they're so affordable. The two that I have to share with you today that are my most used are the shades 951 and BFF. I literally use these things all the time. I probably need to sharpen them because they lie real low, but yeah, they're super affordable. They have a lot of colors. Of course, I'm showing y'all nudes because your girl loves her a good nude lip. Literally every lip liner I have here to show you is a nude, so if you don't like nudes, you better go check out somebody else's video, because that's all I got. The LA Girl lip liners right here. I have the shade Bear. Again, she's nude. What you gonna do? This is more of a brown nude. It's a lip liner I have on today underneath like a couple of things. But there is a swatch right there. These are very creamy to be like a sharpen, like a one that you have to sharpen. They're still super creamy, very good, and they have a lot of colors as well. Another one is from Elf. This is their collab with Nabella. It's very similar to the LA Girl one, just a little bit more brown and a little bit deeper, but there it is right there. And this is also super creamy, very easy to line or fill in the lips. And I really enjoy this. And also it's got like the cutest packaging. There's like some little flowers and stuff on it. And for lip products, again, ColourPop. What you gonna do? I love them. And I just want to mention some formulas of theirs I love, because that's easier than like giving you a million swatches of a million different lip colors that I have from them. I'm just going to talk about two of my favorite formulas. So that is the Ultra Satin Lip and then the Luxe lipsticks. Their Luxe lipsticks are about $7. And they come in a variety of shades as well. I have the shade here called LA Lady. There's a swatch of her right there, and I just really like these lipsticks. They're very creamy, they go on easily, they're not messy, and they last pretty well to be a more creamy lipstick formula. And they just have so many colors, like you can't help but love them. And then this is probably hands down my favorite lipstick ever, shade, formula. I just love this, and it's the one I get the most compliments on. Like anytime I wear it, somebody's like, I love your lip color. Somebody just told me that the other day, and I was like, oh, thanks. This is the shade 951, like the pencil I was talking about over here. This is the Ultra Satin Lip that matches it. And this was again a collab with I Love Sarahi. I don't know if I said that about the lip liner, but they both are her collab with ColourPop, and I absolutely love this color. It is such a beautiful nude. I wear it year round. Like, I love the heck out of this. I'm surprised I haven't ran out of it yet as much as I wear it, but it's one of my faves, and you should go pick it up because it's so comfortable on the lips. It lasts a long time. It's not drying, which you girl does not like drying lips. Another liquid lip I've really been enjoying is this matte lipstick from Elf. This is the Nabella collab as well. And this is what matches her lip liner. They came in a set together. And here is a swatch of that right there. It's just a really pretty like pink with a hint of brown in it, and it's literally stunning. And I really love Elf's applicators, if you can see that at all. It's just very pointed and flat, so it's very easy to line your lips and just get a very precise application. Another liquid lip I really enjoy because this lipstick is so freaking long lasting. I absolutely love it. They have a lot of shades. I need to get more. I only have like 2. I need to get some of their nudes because surprisingly I don't have any nudes in this. This is the Maybelline, what is this called, Super Stay Matte Ink Liquid Lip. This one is in the shade 80 Ruler. And this is like the most beautiful red lipstick ever. Like, I don't really wear reds all too often, but this one is so beautiful, and it's also a lipstick I get a lot of compliments on when I wear. It is just so stunning, and it lasts so well on the lips, and I just really love it. And it also has a very nice applicator that's pretty thin and pointed, so you can get very precise, which I appreciate, because when I'm going in with a red lipstick, I don't want it to get everywhere because that's just gonna cause me problem. The last lip I want to talk about is the NYX Line and Load lipstick. This is such a beautiful lipstick. I've got the shade DM Me, and it is such a light nude. I need to get a different shade that's a little bit deeper, but I do like to use this as a liner more than anything. So here is a swatch of it right here, and here is the applicator. It's literally so small, and that is because you can use these as a lip liner or a lipstick as well. And again, there's the shade there. They have a lot of different shades. I want to get a few more of this because I really like these, how you can line your lips or fill them in and everything like that. Now we are going to move on to setting sprays. I just have two to share with you because honestly 90% of this year all I used was my Morphe continuous setting mist. I think Radius was the one to mention that last year, but I've literally gone through like 2 bottles of that this year. I absolutely love that stuff. I just love how you can just spray and keep on spraying and just get your whole face and boom boom boom, you done. And it just makes your face look good, makes that makeup last good. So I really enjoy that. Two others that I've really been enjoying is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. This is so beautiful. It smells like coconut and it just gives you the most dewy look to the skin, which I really didn't need right now. So I don't know, why did I just go put that on? I don't know, because I'm already glowy. But I really love this. If you like the dewy look and you like to glow, definitely go check this out. It is so good. I really like it. The only thing I don't like is the spritzer is like a little aggressive for my tastes, but that's okay. I still love it. I still appreciate it. And then lastly, I am a huge fan of the Catrice Prime and Fine multi-talent sprays. They have a couple. They have a dewy one, there's this one, and they have some other ones. I love these. I wish they were bigger because I literally go through these so fast. They have such a nice mist on them. And they smell good, and they just make your makeup last so well, look so good. It's like my favorite thing to put on setting spray at the end. I just absolutely love that. And these are one of my favorites. I just wish it was bigger because I can literally go like blow through these, honestly. And I haven't been using these all year, but I know that it's definitely something I'm taking with me into 2020, and I will be using all the freaking time. And that being said, that is the last product I had to talk about for my Best of Beauty 2019. It's crazy to think that 2019 is already over. We're into 2020. We started a whole new decade, a whole new year. Like, time is flying by so fast. I swear 2019 just started and it's already over. Hard to believe. Hopefully I am a lot better. I say this every time. I'm a lot better with my channel this year. I'm really hoping that I can just work out my schedule a little bit better to film some videos. I've got, like, by the time you see this, I probably have 3 or 4 pre-filmed, so that's pretty good. So at least for the next month or so, you'll see some content from me. I didn't talk about any brow products or mascaras in this video just because honestly I used my Anastasia brow pomade like literally all year, and I used my Lancome big mascara most of the year. There wasn't anything from the drugstore that really stood out to me in either of those categories this year, just because I haven't tried a lot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Leave me a comment letting me know what was your favorite product of the year, whether it was blush, bronzer, highlight, foundation, lip, whatever it was, high-end, drugstore, luxury. Let your girl know. I love to know what kind of makeup people are using, so definitely leave me a comment letting me know. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too long. I'm trying to edit out as much as I can, only hit the highlights. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that there wasn't any high-end makeup in here. Sorry that not all of it was like super duper new. You know, your girl was on a budget. She did what she could when it came to purchasing makeup, but just know that 2020 we will be on to bigger and better things. I've already got a few videos lined up and things set up for what I'm going to be buying and what I'm going to be trying, so let's hope all is well. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. I gotta stop doing this. I've literally done this so many times today. I'll just be like, it's just my thing. So bye y'all.